Hello everyone, welcome to Eurostar Community Podcast 2025 in Edinburgh. I'm Gag, I'm the head of QA and DevOps for AICPA CIMA, this company based in London. And today I have my guest here, very nice lady, Emma. And she's a very experienced lady in QA and she's been involved in Eurostar for many times now. So I will let her introduce herself quickly to the audience here. Right.
Hello, Greg. Thanks for having me, and thanks everyone from Eurostar community. I'm Emna Ayaldi. Originally, I'm Tunisian. I'm living in France since almost 4 years now. I work as a quality coach for Sogeti France. I'm based in the north of France, in Lille, and I do like quality coaching as assignment. I did also some test management assignment, and I'm passionate about testing. I love like the testing community. I learn a lot from coming to conferences, challenging myself through doing conferences, and I'm glad to be here with you today.
Yeah, so tell me more about quality coaching. What is quality coaching for the people out there? Yeah.
Okay, so actually, when is needed quality coaching, it's like when we talk about agile, DevOps. So people used to see testing as a phase in the software development process, and then it becomes like a team activity. Everyone wants to be involved. Everyone needs to do some testing from different job perspective, like as a developer, as a product owner.
Yeah, because
etc.
quality is team ownership,
Exactly,
right?
yeah, we are more about team ownership, and everyone wants to be involved in that transition to quality engineering. And therefore, I think that the need of quality coach is needed to help in that transition, to help teams, to help organization, or even individuals to support them while doing this transition to quality engineering.
So anyone can be coach quality. Do you think so? Or not everyone?
It depends on the situation of the team. So, if the quality coach is a separate role, then he's going to support teams to challenge them within their day-to-day context. But also, if there is no quality coach, someone else like the Scrum Master, the test leader, the test manager can also take that perspective. So it doesn't need to be only the job title quality coach. Like for example, now I'm doing some test management, and implicitly I'm doing quality coaching.
Yeah, and one thing about the testing, about QA, right, is that people have this idea that, testing is about finding bugs. But actually, what is your feeling? What does testing mean to you? Yeah.
Well, for me, finding bugs is like too late. Maybe let's find bugs in our process and improve the quality since the beginning, because quality is like starts since even before writing code.
Yeah, don't try to put out the fire when it comes,
Exactly,
right?
yeah. So for me, finding bugs, okay, I enjoyed it as tester
like
when
to
I
break
was
things, yeah?
testing, yeah. But I see that quality is more about taking care of the whole development life cycle. So since the beginning, try to see how you can prevent.
Yeah. Shift left, right?
Exactly, yeah, how you can prevent, and if no chance, so you will detect, and if no chance, you find the bugs, so you need to find a corrective approach.
Last year, I was very lucky. I managed to attend, Emma's tutorial, and she was talking about exploratory testing. I remember that very well. You were doing the charter, you were helping me. So, can you explain some to the folks out there? What is it like doing a tutorial, hosting a tutorial, as compared to being a speaker, doing a keynote? To share some of your experience here.
I enjoy doing tutorials and workshops. It's an amazing experience. So first of all, it's like you have a topic, and usually I start with a conference talk. For example, I did a conference talk about quality coaching, or you mentioned also exploratory testing. And then from the conference talk, you think that there is some practical part you want to include. So I try to to make it a mixture between some theory and then practical exercise. Just immediately before moving to the next session, people will get the chance to practice what I'm saying.
Yeah, we were playing with the toys, the
level.
puzzle that you brought in. Yeah, that was really enjoying. So for this year, right, what is the topic that you're speaking about then? Yeah.
This year is a bit different. We did a brand new session with my colleague Eveline Molnayars, to which I send my greetings. So we did quality coaching with a Gen AI twist. So we mixed
Gen AI, yeah. Topic here.
It's a hot topic because we, as a quality coach, maybe we got the question: how can we deal with AI? Can AI help us, or it's always
or AI destroy us,
destroying for us? So we after a lot of brainstorms, we come up with a prompting machine, and we find out that there are ways where AI can help us, but AI, it's always limited, right? So we even created a dictionary to define what we really want through different terms that we are going to use in the prompting machine. And we come out with some idea, but always you need to think, you need to criticize the prompt, you need to craft and challenge your
raising
prompt.
a baby, right?
Yeah,
guide
it's like,
it slowly,
so that you can get some useful content, but
not just throwing you rubbish.
Yeah, but not just like you from the first prompt you get everything you want without that critical and human mindset, which I really encourage, and I see it like really mandatory in our testing world. You can get some insights, and even in the tutorial we did this time, we did every step. We created a framework of quality coaching, and in every part of the framework there is a part without AI, so people will get to think and solve the problem that we give to them as a group without using Gen AI, and then we use Gen AI, and it's also good to make people spot the difference.
Yeah, so in this case, right, you don't really, for your tutorial, right, you don't really have to be an expert in AI just to enjoy it, because you did a good job. You were saying that there's the element without the AI and the element with the AI, so that people can start, to gradually feel about what's doing. So how does AI in testing look for you then? Yeah.
Well,
because last year you have explored testing without AI, and this year you have, with Gen AI. And what does it look for you in future? Maybe in the next 6 months?
Actually, I started using AI first as personal use. Sometimes I want to search things, so I'm using Google less than before. I start using AI. I try to adjust my prompt to get the output. So this is like started with personal use. And sometimes I try to use it in testing. So I think if you do good prompts, you can get AI to increase your productivity, because there is still always stuff that you can do only yourself, but AI can help you to accelerate the way you do things with repetitive tasks, with things that are basic. So you don't need like basic things to spend all your hours in them, but AI can help you accelerate.
Yeah, because one of our speaker earlier on was talking about how to use AI to help him to learn. So he actually, entered into the prompts and topics, and then AI gives some suggestion, and he went to deep diving. So like you start off with AI for personal use, and now you're using it as a topic. So is there any tips for anyone out there who wants to be, a successful speaker like you, in testing? How can we encourage the person to
speak at conferences?
Yeah. How to be successful like you? You've been doing it, for twice in a row now.
Fourth.
Fourth.
This is my fourth edition.
Yeah, fourth edition.
I started with the one of 2022 in Copenhagen. So actually, the advice that I gave is to start first small. Maybe start your idea in a meetup. Start with a local group, even at your own company. Try to involve people interested in testing. We do it like in the lunch break. We do some community
talk,
exactly, some community talks, and then you will get some feedback, some question from your colleague, and maybe this will trigger you to make another version and why not write a paper and submit it to a conference?
Yes, yeah, that's very good advice. Yeah, from a very experienced, superstar in QA. Here.
And what I can add also, actually, my first time ever when I attended a conference, it was as an attendee, and I saw a lot of talk. I discussed with speakers, so also get to know speakers, talk with speakers.
Networking, partnership,
yeah. You can
collaboration.
get some idea while attending to other speakers, and then every conference usually they have a theme.
Yes.
Like this year, AI on trial.
Yes.
And then I challenged myself from my perspective doing quality coaching. How can I combine quality coaching with AI? And with a lot of brainstorm with my colleague Evelyn, we come up with this topic.
Yeah. And which is brilliant, isn't it? Because everybody is talking about Gen AI and how we use Gen AI in testing. So it's really good that we have, tutorial that's relevant to attract people to come in and learn and experience it and not to be afraid of AI. So in this Eurostar conference, right, have you found anything that's interesting for you for this year?
Yes, there is a lot of interesting stuff. And what I liked mostly is like some people talk about AI and the positive side of it, and there are also some other topics that are like an extension.
Yes.
Like for example, I attended now Abiola spoke about the QA in Africa and
Yes.
the women leaders and the success stories she made.
Yeah, biases, yeah.
Exactly. And also there are some people who tell about things that we need to be careful while using AI. Because AI, you can use it, but if you don't know how to use it, maybe it's a risk.
Yes, it's a big risk. So one of the common things that come out regularly when we talk about AI and testing is we mustn't be over complacent and we mustn't be too confident about it. We must be very very careful with it. We must always test it to make sure it's reliable because there's so much things that involve and you can never know what it will come up with. So about AI and testing, we talk about it and we talk about quality and we talk about coaching. Do you see that's the future that where we have AI agent coaching other people?
AI agent and coaching other people.
Yeah, coaching other people in testing, instead of us being physically, coaching, we have an AI agent there and say,
Okay.
I'm going to teach you how to.
So are you going to trust all the things that will be given by that agent?
Yeah, it's kind of like you can now we have
If-
people who say, I will go to bed. I will let my avatar attend the meeting for me, taking the notes for me. I don't need to be in the meeting in real life. I can just plug in an AI agent to do quality coaching for me.
Well, the thing
And
is,
you can enjoy yourself on a holiday on the beach.
if you don't care about the output of what AI is going to produce for you, then go use it. And the output is not relevant for you. But if you really care about the output, so we need you.
You really care about the risk that come with using it, right?
Try to ask AI maybe the same question from different angle or do an error in a typo. Maybe the result will be different and completely different. So as someone who take care about quality of the product, do you trust AI? Maybe not.
Yeah, and I think about things about doing it in person, face to face, human interaction, especially like tutorials that you hold. It's really important to see the person because sometimes I remember when we are doing the tutorial, the workshop, there are people who are very shy, and I see you going forward, with your colleagues, trying to get them. Oh, what do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? I don't think AI agent will be able to pick it up, isn't it? Yeah, they will probably
Yeah, that's a challenge. And actually, one of the things that maybe AI won't be able to do is that enabling human interaction. So when we start every tutorial, we try to make a kind of an icebreaker to encourage those shy people to talk with each other in the room and to have that team conversation going on and make everyone confident and comfortable to share and open up
Yeah, especially if somebody who had never attended a Eurostar conference or
Exactly.
tutorial, they never know what's going on. What am I
Yeah.
going to expect to see here, isn't it?
Yeah. By the way, I like the way they did the bingo thing
The
with the
committee
paper,
bingo, yeah,
and
to get people to
I was
sign.
like just talking to people, and some people that I don't know come to me yesterday, and they were asking me some questions,
Yeah, to get
and
you
I find
signed
like
off.
it's a good way to encourage those people to start speaking up to other people that they don't know. Because at the other hand, I know some people say that, oh, I don't know a lot of people in the conference. I only know two people, for example. So they keep just focusing on the person they know. But a conference, it's also about knowing new people, to exchange idea, to
Yeah.
learn from other people.
Yeah, and so for next year, right, what would you like to talk about then? Any inspiration from this year? Yeah.
Oh, that's that's a difficult question to answer about immediately. But actually, one of the things that I'd say one of my idea that is in the backlog. Well, it's not alone, but with one of my co-speakers. It's like how we can deal with cultural differences in the age of AI. So this
Yes,
is one
that's a
of my
very good
topic in
one.
the
Yeah.
backlog. I
Yeah.
don't like to spoil it more.
No, don't spoil it all.
Not sure if
We
it's
want
for
to see the
next year.
yeah, we want to see for next year.
It
Right.
depends on the conference theme and how we can adapt it.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to speak to you and interview you today. And if anyone wants to reach out to you and to learn more about quality coaching, what is the best way to find you? Yeah,
You can find me on LinkedIn, Emna Ayaldi.
that's her name down there. Yeah.
Yes, and you can also find my hashtag Explore with Emna, where I publish my adventure in the world of software testing. You can find the combination between traveling and software testing. I try to make it
Wow.
in a fun way.
Yeah, thank you very much. And now we shall say goodbye to everybody now. This is our last podcast for today. And we hope you enjoy Eurostar 2025 as much as we are. All right, bye-bye everybody.
Goodbye, and thanks for having me.
I'm crashing this one. I wanted to say goodbye, everybody who was tuning in with us the whole couple of days.
Yes.
It was a great adventure. This is not the last day of Eurostar. There's more Eurostar tomorrow,
Yeah.
but some of us have to leave and the camera goes. So this is goodbye for me, for Geg. And well, Emna is going to be still around tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I
See
will
you
see her
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, take care, everybody. Goodbye. And
Bye-bye.
thank you for tuning in on the streaming.
Yes, hope you like it.
Adios.
Adios.
Adios.